Alright guys, let's get started with this second Age of Overlord booster box opening. Honestly, I'm kind of hoping that we just pull some of the Horus cards, as I do kind of want to build the Horus Phantom Knights deck, as Phantom Knights has been one of my favorite decks for a while, and the Horus cards just go really well with the deck. If we don't, that's okay. Hopefully we do manage to pull a quarter century rare before the rarity collection comes out in a couple weeks time. Other than that, let's see what we can pull. Kicking things off with our first pack, we have the Transcendosaurus Exoraptor, Soul of the Supreme Celestial King, Starring Knight, Stars Align Above the Shrine, and then we've got Seed Spitting Saplings. So an interesting card. Again, the Diamond Tiger, Gaia Prominence, the Fierce Force, and then Invasive Alien Species, as well as Alpha Summon. And then we have a Scapegoat, followed by Disordinance of the Tistina, Earthbound Servant Geo Gremlina, Tarai, and we've got XYZ Armor Fortress, which is a pretty cool Xyz monster. Then we've got Culinary Confrontation, Sharv Sarga, Sweet Roommate, and then Ogdotic Daybreak. And we've got Shino Baron, Shade Peacock, Play of the Tistina, Celestial King again, Watuna, and then we've got Visa Samsara, which is a really cool card in the Visas archetype, and definitely helps out a lot of the decks that can use the Visas cards. TG Close, XYZ Entrust, Angelica's Angelic Ring, and then Vanquish Soul Snow Devil. We've got Nemlyria Repeater, Master Tau, the Channeler, or Chanter, Pit Knight Philly, Full Armor XYZ, and we've got Canopic Protector, which is a pretty cool Horus card, Gaia Prominence, the Fierce Force, Loka Samsara, and then Sweet Roommate, and Culinary Confrontation. Next up, we've got Supreme King Dragon Lightworm, Pendulum Evolution, Lila Wrap, Wat Kyuki, Snake Eye Birch. That's a new pull for us because I don't think we pulled it out of the last box. Returned of the Tistina, Wat Kingdom, TG Close, and Shino Baroness the Peacock, or Shade Peacock rather. Now we've got Miracle of the Supreme King, Asset Mountus, Wat Psychic Fighting Porter, Transcendosaurus Exoraptor. And we've got Vanquish Soul Jiaolong, which is a really cool card as well. Neat pull. Alpha Summon, Origami Goddess, and another again, the Diamond Tiger and Red Arrows. Moving on, we have Cursed Bride Doll, Sinful Spoils of Doom, Ken the Warrior Dragon, Tarai, and then we've got Fire Recovery, which is a pretty interesting card, Rose Papillon, Sharv Sarga, XYZ Entrust, and Realm Eulogy. Then we have Lila Wrap, Pit Knight Philly, Pendulum Evolution, Soul of the Supreme Celestial King, XYZ Armored Torpedo, which is pretty cool. New pull for us as well, I believe. Ogdotic Daybreak, Fallen of the Tistina, and Card Summoner, and UFO Light. We've got Disordinance of the Tistina, Wat Kyuki, Nemlyria Repeater, Master Tau the Chanter, and then we've got Happy, the Guidance of Horus, which is really cool. Again, the Diamond Tiger, Card Scanner, Angelica's Angelic Ring, UFO Light, rounding off that pack. Now let's see if we can pull King Sarcophagus, because that's definitely a card we need, or any of the other Horus monsters would be awesome as well. Tarai, Starring Knight, Wat Tuna, Stars Align Above the Shrine, TG All Clear, which is pretty interesting. Red Arrows, Realm Eulogy, and Return of Sistina, as well as Origami Goddess. Now we've got Full Armored XYZ, Supreme King Dragon Lightworm, Wat Psychic Fighting Porter, Pendulum Evolution, and then we've got Poissonnière de Nouvelle, Startling Stare of the Snake Eyes, Rose Papillon, Shade Peacock, and Wat Kingdom. We've got a Scapegoat, Cursed Bride Doll, Asset Mountis, Play of the Tistina, and Menadium Trisukta. It's a pretty interesting new synchro monster for the deck, and I really like the artwork of not just this card, but the Menadium cards. But this card is really cool. Then we've got Loka Samsara, Vanquished Soul Snow Devil, then the Immortal Bushi Mourns the Mortal Body, and Fallen of Tistina to round off the first half. Let's move on to the second half here, and see if we can continue pulling new cards we haven't pulled before. Master Tau the Chanter, Wat Psychic Fighting Porter, Miracle of the Supreme King, Shino Baron Shade Peacock. Nice! We've got Kebeshinuf, Protection of Horus, so that's a new card for us. Angelica's Angelic Ring, Shino Baroness, Vanquished Soul Snow Devil, and Realm Eulogy. We've got Starring Knight, Play of the Tistina, Sinful Spoils of Doom, Supreme King Lithworm. What? Super Star Slayer Typhon Sky Crisis. This card is the opposite Zeus and is just really crazy floodgate that requires 2 level 12 monsters. During the turn or turn after your opponent special summon 2 or more monsters from the extra deck, you can also exceed summon this card using 1 monster you control with the highest attack, your choice if tied, and if you do, you cannot normal summon or special summon monsters for the rest of this turn. While this Xyz monster is on the field, neither player can activate the effects of monsters with 3,000 or more attack, and once per turn, you can detach 1 material from this card, return 1 monster from the field to the hand. That is fantastic. That is a fantastic pull. Return of the Tistina, TG Close, Culinary Confrontation, and Gaia Prominence, the Fierce Force. Guys, I'm feeling it. We're gonna hopefully pull a Quarter Century rare. If not, hopefully we pull the SP Little Knight. We've got Asset Mountis, Nemlyria Repeater, Full Armor XYZ, Stars Align Above the Shrine, XYZ Armor Fortress, so still pretty cool. The Immortal Bushi Mourns the Mortal Body, Origami Goddess, Loka Samsara, and Wat Kingdom. Then we have Transcendosaurus Exaraptor, Disordinance of the Tistina, Earthbound Servant Geo Gremlina, Wat Kyuki, Snake Eye Oak, which is interesting artwork, Fallen of the Tistina, XYZ Entrust, Sweet Roommate, and UFO Light. And we have a Scapegoat, Wat Tuna, Cursed Bride Doll, Ken the Warrior Dragon, and Veda Calarcanum. Pretty interesting looking artwork on this card. Invasive Alien Species, the Immortal Bushi mourns the mortal body, startling stare of the snake eyes, and Rose Papillon. Then we have Starring Night once again, Shino Baron Shade Peacock, Lila Rap, Miracle of the Supreme King, another Veda Calarcanum, so not the greatest, but still pretty cool. Fallen of the Tistina, Ogdotic Daybreak, Startling Stare of the Snake Eye, and Origami Goddess. Stars Align Above the Shrine, Pendulum Evolution, Master Tau, a Scapegoat, and then we've got Poisonnaire du Nouvelle, Invasive Alien Species, Vanquished Soul Snow Devil, Realm Eulogy, and Immortal Bushi mourns the mortal body. Then we have Soul of the Supreme Celestial King, Lila Rap, Miracle of the Supreme King, Tarai. We've got Tainted of the Tistina. Pretty cool artwork. But other than that, not the cards we were looking for. Culinary Confrontation, Red Arrows, Alpha Summon, and XYZ Entrust. Last couple packs, guys. I'm still hoping we can pull an SP, or just a quarter century rare would be awesome. And then we have Sinful Spoils of Doom, Ken the Warrior Dragon, Earthbound Servant Geo Gremlina, Play of the Tistina. And then we have Exceed the Pendulum, so a leveled up version or linked up version of Beyond the Pendulum, which is really cool. Wat Kingdom, Sharv Sarga, Sweet Roommate, and Loka Samsara. Moving on, we have Asset Mountis, Wat Tuna, Transcendosaurus Exaraptor, Wat Kyuki, and Snake Eye Birch once again, Angelica's Angelic Ring, Card Scanner, Rose Papillon, and UFO Light. See what our second last pack here has in store for us. Nemleria Repeater, Cursed Bride Doll, Supreme King Dragon Lightworm, Pit Knight Philly, and TG Mighty Striker. So I think that's still a new card for us. Not what we were looking for though. Card Scanner, Ogdotic Daybreak, and Sharv Sarga, as well as Alpha Summon. Last and final pack of Age of Overlord, guys. We have Disordinance of the Tistina, Wat Psychic Fighting Porter, Full Armored XYZ, Shino Baron, Shade Peacock, and not the quarter century rare. We have Snake Eyes Flamebear's Dragon, which is still really cool. Interesting artwork too. I really like it, but again, not what we were looking for, but still really awesome. Invasive alien species, startling stare of the snake eyes, again the diamond tiger, and red arrows to round off that booster box. All in all, I think our best pull is definitely the Typhon. Um, this card is just really crazy Xyz monster. But we did manage to pull some new cards and some of the other Horus cards that we were looking for. So that's really cool as well. And overall, might not have been the greatest booster box, but still really cool nonetheless.